Hi everyone, this is Sensei Jerry Valido with Valido Martial Arts. Today we're going to be doing a video specifically for my students who are training for their yellow belt rank. We're going to be covering the 10 required American Kenpo self-defense techniques in order. And after my little video clip here, I will be putting a list up on the screen for your reference. Make sure that as you are training your techniques to pay attention to the details that we will cover in class, because in these videos I'm not going to be going over too much detail. Some of the important parts I will be explaining, but a lot of the details of each technique I'll be going over in class. So use the video wisely, make sure you watch it often, and if you have any questions we can cover that when we see each other. Alright, so have fun and let's get started. Alright, technique number 3 for your yellow belt is going to be called Sword of Destruction. Once again, sword symbolizing the fact that we're going to be actually using a regular hand sword in this technique. This technique is, you can kind of think of it as the opposite side of delayed sword, and when you see it you'll understand why. So this particular technique is for a roundhouse left punch. So if I'm going to turn around for a second, if I'm the bad guy, this is what's coming at me. Okay? So as the punch comes at me from his left side, he's stepping through with this roundhouse punch. I'm going to once again create distance by stepping my left foot back into a right neutral bow towards 6 o'clock. And I'm going to come up with an extended outward block. Alright? Using my left hand once again as a positional check. Alright? So from here, the next movement is exactly the same as what we did in delayed sword. So we're going to pull back into this transitional cat. We're going to do a snapping ball kick right to his groin, and we're going to fall forward with marriage of gravity from point of origin right into this hand sword, once again to this area in the neck. Okay? And we're going to cross and cover up. Okay? Once again, attack comes in, I step back, I do my extended outward block, snapping ball kick into my right hand sword, cross and cover. And what you want to do too is when you come down into this hand sword, keep your hand up. Don't just drop your hand. Keep your hand up. Use it as a check or a positional check as you cover out. Your hands are always up. And as you cover out, always remember to kind of look around. Okay? Make sure you're checking the 360 degrees around you, so that you're sure that his buddies aren't running up behind you or anything like that. It's real important that the cover out of the technique is done just as properly as the technique itself. Okay? So, with Mr. Culkin's assistance, so his left leg is going to be back this time. Okay? And he's going to come in with this roundhouse or swinging blow. Okay? Now, the idea here is when he comes in with this, alright, so his elbow bends right here on any kind of block to the inside of the guy's arm, and you'll see this from the other side. Okay, I don't want to block at his bicep because that's going to swing around and hit me. So I want to stop him between the wrist and his elbow, ideally. Okay, so nice and slow. So he's going to come in, I step back, I do my extended outward block. Okay, I pull into my transitional cat, snap kick, chop, and I cross and I cover. Okay, snapping ball kick. Groin is good. I like the bladder. Okay, either or. Okay, once again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so once again, as he comes in, I create distance. Okay, right here is where I want to stop this. Okay, if this arm is straightened out, he can come right underneath it. Okay, or he can collapse my arm. So I want to make sure that I have a good 3/4 extension in my block. I want to make sure that my block is out. I don't want my wrist torqued in any way. I want it straight out, kind of like I'm punching. Okay? So nice and easy. He comes in. 1. I've got a clear path right here, and he's giving me his neck. Chop, cross,